たよ美味しくできたよ俺はカレーが食だよカレーができたよ山盛りできたよこれでビカカレー三昧飯つけてるかけてうまいようまいようまいようまいよ福神漬けも添えなきゃね辛いよ辛いよ辛いよ辛いよ魅惑のカレーをこの俺を惑わす遥かなガンジスの大地から世界中の人々のためにやってきたハウスのククレにバーモントにココマロリージャーボンカレーポークにビーフにキーマにマサラグリーンカレーも守備範囲ランナラランナンナラランナンナンナラランナンナラララランナラランナンナラランナンナンどんな店でも食べられるこの世はカレーでできてるカレーを食べたよ美味しく食べたよおかわりしすぎちゃったカレーを食べたよ3日分食べたよそこにカレーがある限りこれ以上食べれない満腹満腹満腹満腹明日の分も作らなきゃ食べるぞ食べるぞ食べるぞ食べるぞ魔性のカレーをアジアのインダスの恵みからスパイスの宝石をまといやってきたココイチゴーシアンシー吉野松屋にインデイラデューデュワデュワダバディディアビバババポッペラ人情ランナラランナンナラランナンナンランナラランナンダラララランナラランナンナラランナンナンこれはカレーと共にあるこの世はカレーで宇宙はカレーで俺はカレー
And hello, we are here, and we're gonna find out what the heck this thing is all about. So I took enough time this morning before I left for work to install this and link my Twitch to it, as you see. No actual opportunity to, you know, see what the hell, so here we are. I know chat can play this. I know A Woods can't play this except in chat because this is his game. Yeah, Lynn, yeah, I mean, it's paid, you know, it's bought and paid for, as it were. Hey, Rejects. We're gonna give this a shot. Needless to say, as with all things, what the F, if it doesn't go, you know, well, if it doesn't, like, feel like it's any, you know, really fun or anything, we'll pivot. I already have a backup plan in mind. So, no worries.
I think it'll be good, though.
Freya thinks it'll be good.
Alright, let's check our options out real fast. Okay, that's just that stuff. That's no big deal.
Alright, we'll go straight to the New Dynasty. I am concerned about audience size being a factor, yeah. And this is definitely something that would work on a, you know, like say an Auth stream or a John stream or something like that where you've got a whole bunch of people. But we'll give it a crack. I'm honored you to see him because it's me. But you know, this is Gnosis's redemption, so we'll give it a crack, like I say. Anybody want to pitch me a dynasty name? I'll just be boring and make my kotc.app. Just go ahead and join with Steam. Oh, hi, my Steam code. Or my Steam name. Well. Let's see if I remember my password off the top of my head. I might not. Poyo Dynasty. Okay, we can do that. All right, let me use my phone real fast to do the. Oh wait, I don't have the Steam mobile app. What am I thinking? That's got to be it. That's not it. No. I have to remember my actual... that's it. I forgot that my display name doesn't have an underscore, but my Steam account name has an underscore. How silly of me. King Constantine of the Poyo Dynasty. Well, this tracks. Let's see. Oh, I don't actually have a room code yet, huh? Play on Twitch. Stream on Twitch. Your viewers can join your game simply by typing into chat. People who have bought the game will appear in the story more often. Party game. Your friends can join the game via an internet browser. All you need to do is KOTC app and input the code. Limit 24 players applies. Well, y'all tell me. You guys want to just do this through chat? I could probably just, do that and... Or we can do it kind of Jackbox style. Alright, well that's a vote for play on Twitch. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Sold. Twixter extension was installed and activated. At least it should be. I'm actually going to check. I'm going to make sure my extension's active. It should be. I think I put it on. Yep, it is. Alright, good. Alright. Barons of the March. Chefs of the North. Cunts of the East. Grand Ass of the South. And Pediatricians of the Coast, apparently. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I'll go with the chefs. Oh, 3 regions. Oh, my mistake. I'm reading. Hi. How are you? Oh, well. Chefs, cunts, and grand ass. I think I like that a little better. Right. Exclamation join followed by a pronoun. Okay. Well, there you go, folks. And there's a Woods, one of the chefs. See, I'm the North. The North remembers. King of the North. Linya and the noble patriarchs or pediatricians or whatever the hell I said. It is indeed a Game of Thrones thing. Gosh, it's so hard to believe that show ended as long ago as it did now. Okay, well, I think we could just go ahead and hit begin game. Why is this not working? I'm clicking begin game. This is peculiar. Come on. Sorry, gotta have y'all redo that, apparently. Nope. It's just not allowing me to click begin game. That's really strange. You guys just flip-flopped. Do I need to hit exclamation join? I'm not understanding this. I don't think I'd have to. Oh, yeah, I do. I actually had to join myself. How about that? Hey, Jeff. Of course, y'all can do this at any point in the game. Matter of fact, hey, Woods, do you want to make a quick announcement there or a pinned message just in case folks wander in? Let's see. Where an error and complete your mission, first rain likely end a disaster. Oh boy. Are they pass all the stages? You have a raised defiance stat. They may rebel against you. Oh boy. Pass all 3 stages of your steam. As you get certain levels, which affected votes. How you vote is up to you. Yeah, the join info. All right. Well, let's see. Uh-huh. Thank you. There's a start of a 0. That game will end. So region stats. Stats determine which events are generated. That's both an early and stability. Your region can trigger rebellion. Most nobles and their wealth here. And of course, the scorching south. So, Florida. Yes. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, wait, why does I feel like... I feel like my character here, which I'm not sure why my mouse doesn't show up, but whatever. I feel like it needed... I feel like the game was telling me then that it needed 3 people, 1 to be in each region. So I've inadvertently created a vacuum of me and myself. My father? I'll tell you. Piss off, swine. Someone bring me my mead. Alright, so let's coronate. So, Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when the nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. We wouldn't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Of course. Shall we call the nobles in? Certainly. Choice will change stats. Some of the choices... Not all choices that change stats have these indicators, and they do not show the region affected. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe I should have named myself King Harvey, the Two-Faced King. When the nobles get restless, they grab their daggers and look for the nearest beck. If I'm looking for my pants. Well, not really. As you can tell, I can do my impressions again. Let's see. I'm still coughing, though. Monarch can change how a vote is run with a law. Use one law per vote. Using your veto option if you on one option you dislike. Exclamation vote A. No brain, only vote. Monarch may close the vote anytime after all nobles have voted or when the timer hits 0. Right. Jugglers and fountains of wine. There's commoners swear a blood oath. Oh, that's fun. Throw the king into the river. I'm sorry, what? Troops shall bear the king through the streets atop a shield. Oh, that's right. I have a vote command. Yeah, give me a hot second there. Why don't I disable that? Yeah, I have a nightbot command for voting. 'Cause wobbly. Haha, didn't even remember that. Okay, we just changed it to voter because I didn't want to throw it away. Okay, it should work now. And also, I haven't hit start vote, so there is that. Well, if it's going to be my party... there we go. Vote with your heart. We have a tie. Break the tie by selecting one of these options. Hey, achievement unlocked. Crowning achievement. I've attended my coronation. Huzzah. This shows which stats would change and how much by. Hey, stability is now civil. Treasury lost $1,000. The coronation was a great success. Jugglers, wine, fireworks, and feasts. It has an impact on your treasury, of course, but what doesn't? Yes, quite. Quite. Vote. Path to victory. Heir and ambition. A monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. A spouse is useful but not necessary. Wow, well, I learned a thing today. Complete your ambition before a scheme or rebellion usurps you, or before you lose all authority / treasury / stability. Fun! Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. Hold up. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove you're worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. I never. My question is this. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? With guns. Ah, here we go. Interesting. I'll take this one. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest for the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, your majesty. Oh god, you nuts. Now you played all events of game clicking end season. Hooray. Bonk. Each region will now vote of 1 of 3 randomly selected schemes. Oh boy. 3 stages stat requirements. Gaitha of the Linear Inverse clan, eccentric northern hero, stands precariously a longhouse crossbeam. Gonna skew on treadle. Screaming like a fallen god. Oh jeez. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter King Constantine. How do we make that happen? What is this, Omega? Well, it's King of the Castle. And, yes. Vote. I'm not sure if the rest of us are supposed to vote here. Oh, Omega, you have to join first. One noble voted for intimidation. Well, technically 2, but it was a little too late. The chiefs plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must lull the spy milester to a false sense of security. Yes. To advance their scheme, the chefs must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Stability for the chefs is currently not on the screen. Because I think that 6 is mine. Yes, now it's my turn, technically. Asimo of the Constantine DTW lineage, notorious southern orator, stands bathed in sunshine, droning on as in a daze. Well, sounds like me. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grass hells of the south, this is a stain on our honor we must not allow to go unanswered. Right. I like sorcery. Oh, enough vote nobles have voted to continue. That's interesting. I think it might, yeah. So I don't know, well, I'm sure Freya and Omega have achieved clans. The Grassholes plan to make a bargain with a wizard. These immortal spellcasters seldom get involved in political squabbles. Perhaps if the king was considered a threat to their autonomy, ... To advance their scheme, the greatest must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. The Grassholes' authority does not show. And now to the Wizards of the Coast. Aurelia of the Freya Fenris family, infamous coastal rapscallion, scribbles a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow pediatricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Constantine. Something must be done. Well, it definitely works, Omega. I just don't know how you find out who your allegiance is. Yeah, so I guess you just kind of find out. I know we have two people that are in the green. I think it's A. Woods and Freya. Yep, there's A. Woods. There we go. Subterfuge! 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 The petitions plan to replace the king's advisors with their own agents. First, they must prove they're doing a bad job. To advance their scheme, the pediatricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Shall rise up. Rise. Here you can review the region's schemes and the claimants. How an error they appear at the right of this page. Rain edges abruptly. The nobles will vote for the next monarch, as one does. Votes between 2 regions of high government error if you have. Right. Your Majesty, these upstarts are saying they were right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown the region's preferred claimant. Yes, I currently have no heir. Unlike real life, where I definitely have one. Time to adopt a law. Oh boy, voting restrictions. My favorite. Let's see. Swing votes. +1 stability, more 50%. 56 on. I'll take that. The squeaky voice would be a lot better, but apparently my high end is still a little crapped up. A new baby, the honor guard, and a call for apprentices. Well, whose child is that? Greetings, Your Serene Highness. Some fine news from my citizens in the coast. Hey, Heaven's Frogman, welcome in. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion. The Inquisition. Oh boy. Well, vote away. Well, that's... Oh, we have a tie. My chat is revolting. We'll snooze that. My humblest thanks, Your Serene Highness. That's too kind. There is another matter. They asked my permission to name the baby after you. What do you think, Your August Majesty? I don't remember what that's supposed to mean. I mean... I'm going with the more Constantines the better, because yes. Marvelous. I'll have my housekeeper give them the good news. Lady Pediatrician Fenris hurries away. Child of the coast name for you. Who knows what sort of person this baby will become? Indeed. I can only hope you're around to see it. Sus. Alright, just 1 second here. I gotta turn a light on in here. Also, there is cat. We have cat. And I have root beer. Okay, on to the Honor Guard. Now that you are king, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword in your heart right now, could I not? I suppose so. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chefs are their most famous warrior heroes. Ah, yes, thank you for the definition. Cat. The pediatricians with champion golfers from the arena and the grand grass holes offer the fiercest battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel. What? Yes, hon. Who are the chefs? Think carefully, Your Majesty. I'm great googly moogly. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire 4 mercenaries. They'll be loyal to coin above all. True facts. It's... Yes. Tell me about the Southern Battle Nuns. I'm honestly amused by this. Terrifying warriors. They swore to vow of silence, so they say they won't spill state secrets. Touché. With their faith and loyalty to the church above all, even your safety. Tell me about the coastal gladiators. Gang of low-born crooks who turn themselves into celebrities with a skill of chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Fun. The skill's undeniable, but can you trust them? I mean... Tell me about the Northern Warriors. That sounds like fun. Bearded hosts with axes and no manners. Sounds like my relatives. They'll get in cause trouble in the palace. Get drunk. Again, sounds like my relatives. No discipline at all, and I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest, but they're honorable and in a fight unbeatable. And let's ask about the mercenaries. Because why the fuck not? A band of fearsome fighters from the Battletoads called the Battletoads Brethren. It's bold of you to think that they will only puke in the kitchen, Heavens Frogman. I have it on good authority that they in fact spend a lot of time defecating in said kitchen. They specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly, and their hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence in your kingdom's fighters. Touché. Bonk. I have made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. I don't need an honor guard. Defecation. Aloof, loyal. I mean, I will make the arrangements at once. Oh no, wait, that's the king voice. The warrior heroes will arrive a few weeks later. They swagger with big grins and bigger axes and not wearing underpants. Belching, singing, and roaring out unsavory jokes. What are your courtiers' fates? Oh! What the fuck? Hope you like the smell of bodily fluids. Doesn't everybody? The joke is that the bodily fluid we smell the most is cum. Bad news, Your Highness. The meddling wizard has set up a shop in Skullheim. I believe it is Pestia, the Lady of Pestilence. Pop, pop, pop. Tell me more about the wizard. Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor won't dare move against them openly. Pestia has influence over plagues, diseases, insects, and other horrid things like that. Including, but not limited to, the New York Yankees. She's put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking villagers from all over the north are lining up for their chance. Yes, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, hello, A-Woods. Not just peasants. Hi, A-Woods0143 have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those laborers are no match. I will be the most powerful, noblest council has ever seen. That's tracks. Ah, yes. I didn't even notice this was a mega before. You couldn't put on your servant's clothes if it wasn't for your servant's help. I know what I said. Bold of you not to think that I'm naked. We can't let this go ahead. We have a potential wizard on the council. We present a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. A conflict of interest? How? Then we shall assemble the council. My thanks, Your Highness. Interesting. Now, what am I doing to A-Woods? Well, this is very interesting. Which one of these can I take off the table? I'm going to take that one off the table. Or go. Get bordered. Can't vote it by, well, a little bit. You want to play Disease Wizard, you gotta pay. Well, I suppose it's an acceptable compromise. Spill these up. Ka-ching! More money. Oh, good, Linya. I'm glad you're having fun. This is being amusing. The successor, Lord Pediatrician A-Woods, A-Woods 0143, the second, mind you. Two, mind you. Inherits his position on the council while the treasury confiscates the vast majority of his wealth as payment. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you'd love to see it. Congrats, it looks like you're fucking dead. Well, ping Leetsy, get her in here. I think she'd have a blast, yeah. Pastio's presence in Skullheim attracts all sorts of visitors. Then the power of a latent magic starts to wilt crops from miles around. Farming is meager, trade is modest. Quite. The Ash Median Empire, Telvalin, the Frozen Wastes, end of season. Nobles gives you both the bid on any building in any region. Each of us affects a stat. Auctions, 2 most well-funded biddings. Touche. Auctions open. Your nobles can fund with command fund exclamation fund AX, where X is personal wealth. When you're ready, hit start auction to begin the auction. Right. A Thieves Guild. Fun. Okay, fund, letter, and how much? And Freya is the only one who can do anything for the pediatricians. Let's see, Omega can still vote and Freya can still vote. It's good to be the king. You know how I know? Mel Brooks said so. They seem to have chosen not to participate in this instance. Authority and stability increased. The Wandering Bard, finding a spouse. Troublesome. Does that say Holidaymakers? It kind of looks like it does. Let's get married. A twisty passage is your castle. You can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy masters, but there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Look, I've read Oedipus. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. You'd better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? Oh, let's see. I can't keep up that voice, so I'm not going to. Oh, that's it, huh? That's where that's done at? Alright. The Wandering Bard. Oh, we're busking away. Your Majesty, a traveling bard. She says she has come to compose a song for you. Sally Six Fingers. Not just any bard, Your Highness. The best in all the lands. Sally Six Fingers, they call me. A song about me? A man writing an opera about a woman? How delightfully absurd. Well, of course. In fact, I have the tune and verse all but ready. I have saved my best work for you, my king. All I require is a subject. What should I tell the masses of you? What would you like to inspire? Love me. I will do so, Your Highness. Absolutely. Give me about a few weeks, and everyone within the Crown Lands will know of your benevolence. I'm great. Ah, there it is. There's the money. You anus. Uncertain outcomes, called challenges, random based on stat percentages. Uh-huh. Let's see, I've got $3,000. I could, wow. I mean, you always tip your artist. Well, shit. Oh, it's terrible. How do you not pronounce my name correctly? There's only really 2 ways to pronounce it, and I accept them both. You piece of shit. You suck, Sally. 6 fingers, my ass. That does not mean 6 fingers in anybody's ass, mind you. Yes. Technically, John Constantine's correct pronunciation is Tyne. But, I'm not going to try to correct everybody. I don't care enough. I really don't. Look, it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Like Constantinople got the works, that's nobody's business but the Turks. Ah, grasshole, Kevin's frogman. God above, this is not to be born. Crumpled hat. A hat. Oh, my helpless things. I think that's mine. Left on the edge of my estate by a group of patricians on holiday. Oh, the huge number of empty bottles of wine. Well, we've all been there. Also, cat. They scattered picnic baskets everywhere. What is it? Were you invaded by Yogi Bear? Jesus Christ! This is entirely Yogi and Boo Boo. I don't know how else to explain it. Picnic baskets. Honestly. I know the colors of Lady Patrician Freya Fenris and her dissolute, idle friends. Yes, bears. We're just enjoying our prosperity and taking a break. Southern food is so delightful. I mean, true. There's only so many fish dishes you could try on the coast. I was thinking more fried dishes, but okay. You should be flattered we're so eager to visit. Well, I would be, but there is the matter of the feces. Flattered? Egad! When the patricians come to our lands, all they do is cause trouble and destruction. Let's see, what is this nonsense? Interesting. Alliance neutral wealth. The monarch will make its selection. Begin the vote. Bing. Move coin quickly overrides Granny's principles. Patricians flock to the south for week-long banquets and scandalous parties. Grumbling, cordial. Merchants and cocks alike prosper. Southern delicacies become famous as booming trade hangover cures. Cleaning up to do afterwards, especially the feces, but that's a problem for later. Hey, trade is now wealthy. Look at the south go. Alright, moving right along. Down the south, me is practicing his swordplay, cutting a dummy to ribbons. Suddenly the sky turns black. A flash of light, a boom of thunder, and a figure stands with charged scraps of the dummy used to be. Thor? I am Athmorel, wizard of the storm. Speak your piece, mortal, and be quit. Hun, you are way behind. The dummy is made of a was the first spotty. Ha! Never know what happened to Ramsay Snow. There you go. Man, become a goal. The king's overstepping his bounds recently, hasn't he? I mean, has he? Undeniably true. Watching from the clouds, I have observed many grave injustices committed by the king's minions. Yes, well, minions don't really speak English. The precepts of magic forbid me from intervening, but alas, my colleagues abandoned that rule long ago. Especially, I think it's yeah, sounds right. You must deal with the bees on my behalf. You must.
No, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah!
Did you say bees?
No, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah!
Oh yes, on display of simple insects, but the apiary, the world of dreams and magic, they're powerful and intelligent, call themselves the dreams of being. Oh dear. They have innate fondness for royalty, and sometimes protect monarchs from magical interference. They won't harm non-magical folk beyond the occasional sting, so you can deal with them. Oh boy. Next stage they're seen, Randys must order all 14 or less in 4 seasons. I see. Oh boy, tax. Okay. Well, I'm currently nice. Common tax can remain. Not going to be mean. Let's see. Distant cousin, eligible options, occupational hazard. Oh, fun. Let's see. I suspect this is old mum. It is. The queen mum is here. Yes, one eligible young woman for each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, be securing a powerful alliance. There's 3 portraits on easels. Each is covered by a Northern Linear Inverse clan. She's a typical northern lass, as far as I could tell. Big and loud, and all the social graces of a goat, but means well. Perhaps. I don't know for Northern's enthusiastic convert to worship of the 9th god. It's already engaged once, but didn't last. No one's sure why. On the coast we have Herona, the wealthy heiress to Lord Awa's II's estate. So originally the heiress, but her elder sister had an unfortunate accident. You don't say. Let's go hunting, which is a common hobby among the He has a dark side. Darkness impersonating me. And finally, from the south, Zeremia, the eldest daughter of Heaven's Frogman lineage, is reputed to have an ego the size of the sun. There's nothing wrong with confidence, right? Yes. There's been more duels than I can count, and won them all. This has been involved in several high-profile affairs, major scandals. Damn. Everybody's got something going for them. Yep. Right. Well, let's see. We got the schemer. We got the egomaniac. I mean, she does have an X in her name. Insolent. No, Lacoste is going to rise up against me. I didn't even think about that. Well, let's check out my distant cousin. A was the second. Oh, August Majesty, I have a matter of some delicacy to speak with you about. How's the old kingdom going? Fitzalbert, huh? Alright. I always thought that it would look like a lot of work, but I suppose you get a fancy hat. Look. You know, I like three things. Poetry, philosophy, and hats. Very, very distant cousin. About 50th line to the throne. You haven't seen him in years. Okay. What's up? Well, if I was staying in my estate for the last year, your esteemed highness. But lamentably, there have been some financial impacts. Of course. It's Roger Clinton all over again. What was Jimmy Carter's brother's name? It's like him, too. And borrowing money from me for months. Saying paying back was luck turns. Now my coffers are bare. Well, I doubt that, seriously. Yes, yes, poor A was the second. Couldn't even afford a little banquet to see me off. I will punch you in the dick. As far as come to this, I must petition the court for funds. Yes, quite. Right. Well, let's see. I can potentially make him very angry. Well, apparently I can lower the defiance without that. It's interesting. Go. My money. What are you doing, Vance? If you have to go potty, you go on the pad. Well, I guess it's going to cost me money. Ouch. Treasurer arraigns a discreet payment for Lord Patrician A. Woods II. Word gets around the coast about your generosity, not least because Lord Fitzalbert is eager to proclaim it wherever he can. You're not sure where your cousin will land next. You can only hope it's somewhere far away. Or he can turn up with a sword in the head. Occupational hazard. See the message from the world. Wizard Pestia. A friendly rat. Dropped it off this morning. I'll bet. Hopefully I don't catch anything from it. Oh, it's too late. It's got raids. I was trying to say rabies. Raids. That would be something cockroaches would catch. It's too bad. You've already caught rabies. What's weird is the rat also had syphilis. Your new apprentice, he was a third, yes, died. Yeah, we knew that. Quite normal. You actually started very visitor apprentice. Less than 1 in 10, huh? Hey, Kev, go on up. Pestia has sent us compensation. How? That's nice. Well, the damage is already wrought from it's gone. We receive any compensation for that. Well, we don't even know what compensation we received in the first place. It's probably like 16 more rats. Last, no, only 150 gold. Perhaps council will have an idea of what to do with it. Well, the answer is not to swim in it like Scrooge McDuck, I'll tell you that much. What do we got here? Oh, Vito's on a cooldown. I'll take the law. Yo, MediaCL, welcome in. Alright, vote away. Yeah, we've got a real split going here. A tie. Oh, I must break the tie. Well, I just paid this man a lot of money. Yeah, who gives a shit? That's an insult to my namesake's memory. Who does this wizard think she is? Who indeed? Why don't you ask her for more? Maybe I will, because I'm not giving you $500 more. I just bailed out my fucking cousin, the fucking dipshit. Dying foolishly. A desiccated corpse is dropped on your doorstep. Oh, well, I guess that's the thing that happened. we're down to our third A-Woods. Yeah, insolent. Yeah, it was the third. Boy, it's amazing. You've got quite the lineage going here. Ow. Uh-oh, Faria has invited her closest confidants aboard her yacht. It's supposed to be in chaos by now. Chaos! Instead, everyone's getting along with each other. It's disgusting. Indeed, we can hardly argue. The king's advisor did a bad job. The whole kingdom's turned to one big picnic. Well, you could sick Yogi Bear on him. That'll show him. Lower stability to 4 or less. Right. Let's see. We could tweak laws. Ooh. Can have your votes hidden. I like the laws we have. Oh, you won't see until you have to vote yet. Until you vote in ECO. We'll get rid of the monarch vote. Because what fun is it to keep it stay? The royal wedding. Your enterprising cousin. Oh, great. He's back. Let's start here. Ah, Heaven's Frogman is at it. This simply can't go on, Your Majesty. These arch-boffins think they know everything. They know nothing of the ninth god's wrath. Don't they, though? Please, Your Majesty, we found a perfect site for an observatory high in the southern hills. It's on a grand-ass Heaven's Frogman's lands. He refuses to let us build there. Such things are heresy. The stars are just as big and close as the ninth god intended. We'll put you up to this idea, That's one of the patricians like Media CL. Oh, there you go, Media CL. You're with the green team. Huh. Unity! Respect my authority! Oh, we're getting a distinct... Alright. A different site shall be found. Stability is 9. Look at that. You search far and wide for alternative sites. Certain hills with the Guardian just have similar concerns to Heaven's Frogman. Eventually, scholars reluctantly build it in the northern mountains, but the four visibilities. Frequent snowstorms make little progress. Be shuddered, at least the nobles wasted their own money for once. Amen to that. Because I feel like I've got other problems with regard to my money. Right, Zeremia's naturally talk of the kingdom. Nobles and presents alike. Week in a day. St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Zeremia at your side. Ding! Holy matrimony got married. Achievement unlocked. Look at that! Look at all that stability. Isn't that good? I got 2 guys at 0 defiance. Love me. Love me. I'm imperious. We are serene. A long rambling speech puts everyone to sleep. You'll love it. And it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. But you fuck anyway because that's what you do. The travels down south are much better. It can be tough being as gracious as I am, you fucking egomaniac. Oh, let's see if she goes on about herself some more. Each of my fingers has a kill count. That's so interesting. Bored. Alright, what's my cousin up to now? Can I kill him? You're welcome, Heaven's Frogman. It is my pleasure to have taken your egomaniacal daughter off your hands. Now, if you don't mind, you know, just don't mind my guy over here who's sharpening the royal guillotine. Don't worry about that at all. It's probably nothing. Gold, huh? I don't believe you. It was a third. Introducing you a consortium of prospectors selling land, I'll bet. They're sure there's gold in them thar hills, but they just need a small investment to take it out. Of course I bought it. It was a bargain. You didn't buy it with your money, did you, fool? I mean, Monsieur Choppity Chop has a long and distinguished tradition of serving the crown in good faith. Up to and including cutting off the hands of previous ignominious princes and princesses for various and sundry reasons. I hear he has quite the collection. Treasury too low, we cannot invest. Wow. I do have stability for days. I currently have a tie. We no longer have a tie. Yes. Uh-huh. Outwitting the Spy Master. Chief Chef Omega Vanguard is hosting a grand feast at his clan hall. While plans are going better than expected, the Spy Master thinks that all's well in the kingdom. Thanks to our lack of attention, I recruited groups from among the hill folk north of the border. Oh, military is mighty, though it's forbidden. We're seeing better than I ever imagined. It's amazing they're still doing this when their defiance is exactly 0. The patricians doing this would make absolute sense. How do we control the honor guard? We can buy the loyalty of the watch. We'll have complete control of the palace. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, as I have to fuck the new queen until she gives me an heir. Your penniless cousin. Huh, gee, I wonder if that worked out. Ah, Constantine, I need something to discuss with you. That oaf chef linear inverse challenged my honor, calling me a coward only fit to fight training dummies. Wow. I must regain my honor by fighting him at once. Alright. See what I care. Summoned to a fighting ring, much impassive. Interesting. I have 70% chance no matter which way I do. You ever see The Mountain and the Viper? Huzzah! Ah, Linya lost. Vindicated the family name. Let's do this one first. I'll leave the fucking Fitz Albert till last. Let's see, a blacksmith in the cons does come up with a...
Hello there.
Hey, Alexa RNL, thank you for the follow. Happy Kirby. My favorite thing to see every day. Your esteemed highness, a blacksmith on the coast has come up with some sort of printing contraption. Have they indeed?
relying on the painstaking effort of scribes to produce 100 copies of text in an hour. Oh my goodness! How remarkable! Yes, Your August Majesty, isn't technology wonderful? I mean, here we are. Actually, how dangerous this is. Books should stay in churches and universities, else commoners will start getting ideas. How dare we? Let's see. Well, this will be interesting. Very interesting indeed. I'm gonna get rid of that one. But I love you, dear.
I love you too, but still. I did it, A-Woods. I did it for the meme.
Wow, look at all the votes. He says you're the best.
I see that.
I mean, it's true.
Are you trying to make me feel bad for that? Because no, I can't.
We can use. Going to regret this one day, guys. This was all the common folk in line. Oh, please. Nonsense. You're just jealous. And both are right. There's a thriving publishing industry. It's more and more books are out of radical ideas start to spend. Oh boy. Trade is now, well, look at that trade jump up north. Holy shit biscuit. That's not a Viking, that's a Scotsman, I'll have you know.
You would know. You're descended from Scotland.
I am descended from Scotsmen. I'm descended from Robert the Bruce. He's like, maybe peasants deserve rights, and should we even have a king at all? Uh-oh. I'm now only credible. I mean, oh, you know how it is. Penniless cousin. Drags himself. Well, he's not dragging himself, he's standing up. I hear cat.
Yeah, she's not.
I throw yourself. What have you gotten yourself into now, you piece of garbage? There was no gold on my lands. What a shock. The prospectors fled. Again, what a shock. I've lost everything. No fucking kidding. Even my favorite snuff box, all gone. Oh no, not the snuff box. Heaven forbid. Well, yes, your kindness and some cash. You know what you can do with yourself. Oh my god. I am absolutely no. I want him gone. Don't give him a vote to treasury. Don't give him money. Piece of shit. Fuck. I wish I'd had the veto. I'd have cut that one right the hell out.
If you need me, it would be sketchy.
Alright, well, we can start some auctions now. Remember, it's exclamation fund, and then the letter, and then the amount you're funding. Excuse me. And we've got results. A prison? Oh. Bankruptcy. Air. Bribery. Oh boy. Well, I know where the hell it all went. What do we do about it? Oh, let's crack open some tombs. Jesus Christ. I'm tomb raiding. Let's go. Time to desecrate some graves. Hell yeah. Man after my own heart. Or woman in this case, I guess. I don't know. Whatever the case may be. Whomst you are. Dug into and looted. Loot the fuck out of them. Oh boy. Yeah, I made everybody a little mad. We're denounced as a grave robber. Oh boy. No one to blame but my esteemed nobles. Hey, G-Volt. Rumors of bribery. Ooh, fun. Your Majesty, I've heard some disconcerting whispers about... Whispers? Right. About Chief Omega Vanguard of the North. He has been discreetly offering coin to your palace watch. Well, that's true. Just gifts, he says. Give some enough coin to retire with. I had no idea it was so generous. Fortunately, the watch came straight to me after the attempted bribe. We pay them generously. Their loyalty can't be bought. Not yet. But if your treasury were to run low, which it did, that could change. To get to the bottom of this, we need healthy cash reserves. True facts. Assemble the Avengers. By Valtor's beard. Who's Valtor? Okay. Go forth. Oh, it does tell you where you are? Oh, how about that? I will not bow to this ranger from the north. Last of a decrepit house, long bereft of lordship. .5 points if you understand the reference. Hooray! Money and stability goes down. I am dubious. About your heir, let me guess. She's sterile, right? The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. More like a life sentence than a wedding. Damn. Happiness isn't important. I'm glad you found a way to have both. Well, so far, something's still missing an heir. Yes. A child of your own, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your married cousin. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I'm pretty sure I have a bastard child lying around here somewhere. Jesus. What even? Damn. Damn, though. Oh, God. Get down to business. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Chicka, wow, wow. We'll welcome in Rihanna. Oh, I don't think there's a actual leave option, Jeff. You just, you know, don't worry about it. You won't just vote anymore. Hike through the mountains. I hope I said that name right as well. So we'll just accept our bribes. Practically overflowing. Yes, it's not leaking. It's overflowing. Right to the spy master. Damn our luck. Is this the end? It could be. Hands of the Eater of the Sun. Okay. I'm already not expecting it. What? The chef's aim is to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. Well, I just doubled. Well, no, I almost quadrupled my treasury from where it was. So put that in your pipe and suck it. Bees! Bees!
No, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah!
Oh no, they're silenced. Says drink is how rose pains me. This is necessary. They're growing arrogant. Thanks, Great Lizard. I'm going to discuss how to overthrow this troublesome king. My. Uh-huh. Oh, right. How will I deal with myself? Any fellow yellows? Welp. Oh, okay. Worse than death, what can be done with these bad tastes in my mouth? King Constantine deserves no such fate. For me to do this will require additional payment, perhaps more than you can afford. Once we have a multi-region, you'll be able to find out. A multi-region vote, that should happen any time, of course. Alright, the 9th, I thought we'd already sealed the deal. Well, let's boogie for a while then. 5 points if you understand that reference. Offer to overthrow the king, not torment him. Come back when you can afford my services. Pshaw. Raise their trade to at least 9. Ooh, and it's at 7. Fancy. At least one rate. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-huh. Interesting. Yes, well, I have to get an heir. Grandy secured a lucrative trade deal with the Kurth, worth 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Wow, isn't that nice? Let's see. Languishing cousin. The deceased. Ooh, somebody died. Let's go. Cousin many times removed from. Oh, see, you're. There you go, Rihanna. You're Rihanna. You're yellow. Cousin many times removed. Died in her sleep. She was nearly 90. Would you believe? Why are you telling me this? This is very wealthy. Oh my. Yes, Leedsy. These are shenanigans. We can vote to destroy the kingdom, basically. One time in our accounts, died without a will, and was scrabbling for her estate.
Granny Dorinda was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year, or at least, of course, the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family. By all that is holy, that's a pitiful claim. Hey, it's good to meet the king. Okay, whom is to get it? Interesting. Ooh, I could claim the estate for the treasury. Funky. Go. Hey, Tafil. Thank you for 35 months.
Almost 3 years of being king, and not mayor like Psyche.
Psyche? Oh, interesting. The outrage as the peasants occupy the estate and move into the manor house. We've now reached communism. Uh-oh. Trade reached the level. We've got scheming. Got schemers trying to control their little worlds. Oh, let's see. He's locked up. Miss Serena has unfortunate tidings from the coast, but your distant cousin, Lord Fitzalbert. What's he up to this time? Fell with a notorious thief and attempted to rob a monastery. Of course he did. This guy's a demon of the deposed gods. Damn, dude. Monks saw through it immediately. Prison asking for a merciful sentence. Yeah, they always say that. Kinky. I'm interested to see how any of these go. Vote away. If the widget was covering Kirby, I'd be a little annoyed by that. Interesting. Hey, Woods, you hit join, not vote. Alright, see it is. Faith challenge succeeded for the coast. Steadfast. Good-humored tolerance. Apologizing for his blasphemy and saying he's enjoying himself. He's Ace Ventura. Still cause less trouble now that he's out of your hair. Regardless, he's no longer your concern. Good fucking riddance. And we've got a contentious sale in the north. Oh, Leedsy! Chef Leedsy! Your Highness, this is an outrage. Grandy Rihanna is trying to steal my bear from under my nose. Well, we've been over this. Yogi Bear is a fixture in this particular universe. Did you say bear? That's not her bear. I was about to buy this beast from an adventurer in the Shatterhands when Chief Leedsy turned up shouting and raving about Skyrim. Who's that? The Northern Gods must acknowledge by Mark Pongrow, clear as day. Tell me more about the bear. Magnificent specimen. She'd be a great addition to my menagerie. Is that so? Am I choosing between a man and a bear in the woods? Perhaps. This bear is not brought to the north where she'll be lost. There'll be trouble. Oh dear. The northern goddess of medicine and knowledge. The bear wears her mark upon her brow, clear as day. Let's see. Courage of bidding war. That's kinky. Let's take one of them off the table. No, maybe not. Let's start the vote. Oh yes, Leedsy, we are currently on our third A Woods. The other two have have died to wizards. You know, as one does. And it looks like the chief, the chef, gets to keep the bear. Yes, we did steal your money too. That's also true. Wah, wah. The chefs gratefully purchased the bear for an extortionate amount from the Shatterhands adventurer, who can't believe her luck. Defiance is now aloof. The Grandies aren't too happy about it. Now they're grumbling. Bright white fur and intent green eyes, and she's vast. Taller than a wagon, even on all fours. North Faith can't go lower. I do make decisions about things in my own way. Let's see. Ooh. Reverse voting. No, I like this one. What are we going to take off here? I need to keep the veto on here because y'all I don't trust. I never used the other one, so let's end the year. Yes, Mr. Chef. Worse than death. Wait, is that the only thing? Uh-oh. You never do. Oh, yeah, I suppose it is it actually over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm about to take my own throne away from me. Damn. Welp. Your mind explodes. Oh boy. Uh-huh. 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 Oh my god, I'm a sheep. They turned me into a sheep. The shepherd was surprised to find one more sheep in his flock. They didn't question his good luck. After all, it was the most docile little sheep a farmer could hope for. The chef's attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Chef Omega Vanguard ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall, as you do. Patricia's attempt to replace the king's advisors never panned out. One night, Lady
Freya Fenris awoke to find a smiling spymaster holding a knife to her throat and kindly asked her to desist. With King Constantine gone to eat grass and contemplate his own insignificance, King Asmo was crowned. None dared challenge the succession, fearing the wizard Athmoral's wrath. The winds were just fickle, and so it was obvious that Asmo could not rely on his magical ally. Well, King Constantine the Prosperous. How about that? Wealthiest noble was me. How about that? The scheme one. Damn. Well, that was some sort of thing, wasn't it? That was very interesting. And it took us well, a shade under 2 hours to finish a run. Ooh, we can continue to oh. So we can continue as we are. You want to keep? Y'all want to keep going? Because I'm, you know, that was shorter than I expected. We can do another. Had some folks come in later on in the game, especially Leedsy, that you know, should all have a little bit more of a crack at it. All right, unless I have any objections, let's continue and let's see how we can screw up this kingdom even more. Yeah, the end game thing there was kind of a bit of a thing. All right, the king of the Poyo dynasty. Ah, you apparently do need to rejoin. Yep, y'all indeed do return to your original locations. So there's my me. It was the third returns. Missing a couple of our northerners at the moment, but this is fine. Let's get it underway. Oh hey, meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Yep, Leedsy now controls the entire region of chefs. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from King Constantine, but still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. Should I get changed to my waterproof robes then? It may be... Is that so? Shall we call the nobles in? We shall. Throw the king into the river. Nah, let's leave that as is. Y'all go nuts. It's not me anymore. I don't care who the hell. I vote to throw the king into the damn river. River, 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 river. Ooh, wow, that's very divided. Excuse me. Into the river. It is decided the king will be thrown into the river. so it begins. A very traditional ceremony dating back to Queen Alma the Wise. It's meant to represent you being reborn as a true king. Oh, you're being baptized. I get it. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. Typically, the cheer is "Huzzah!" in true court fashion. When you climb back up the banks, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places a crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Yes. Yes, lazy. Yeah. The Batmobile plummeting into the river repeatedly until it finally put us back on the frickin' road, like proper. Baptized. Oh my god. The night that smiled upon us and our plans have come to fruition. Verily, yawn. There is much to celebrate, isn't there, though? Now remember your duty. You must ensure the grandee's interests are enforced throughout kingdom. Ooh, see, this guy's a little bit of a shit. Media CL, Lord Patrician. I hope to see your kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Chef Leedsy. I'll need it, dealing with us lot. But the introductions are done. Raised voices. Will he be a good little king and do as he's told? Boy, that sounds like me, doesn't it? Too early to tell. I have a bad feeling. We should have a backup plan just in case. Kill him! And the path to victory. Yes, His Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers. Unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. Where do you die? How do you hope the king will remember you? Military? Stability? Authority? Farming? Golden Age? Or sainthood? Respect my authority! You're the type who likes to build lots of statues to yourself, aren't you? Yes. The next few years, you focus on improving your authority as much as possible. Once you have an heir, which I never got that last time. End season. Jorah of the G-Volt clan, notorious northern orator, stands precariously on a long horse crossbeam out askew on the treadle, screaming like a fallen god. We've been here before. We all know that I should be on the throne, not this imposter king asshole. What? How do we make that happen? How indeed. Well, ain't no reason to get excited. Okay, vote. Oh wait, yep, only for the Northerners. G-Volt and Leedsy. Only G-Volt and Leedsy can vote. And neither have voted. Aha! Aha! Now they both have. Intimidation. Fun. Does that got time for an ad break too? Jesus. Chiefs plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must lull the spies. Yeah. Stability to 5 or more. Which means it needs to stay there. Vargas of the Riena lineage, bleh. Eccentric southern firebrand, stands bathed in sunshine, ranting in a fury. Assholes now sits on the throne and Rand's are in charge. The other reasons scheming to depose him. We stay loyal, or Carl Lawson just put me on the throne instead, you know, as happens. Okay, yellows. Ooh, witch hunt. That's fun.
I touched it.
Thanks for 9 months. 9 months, Chivo.
I'm intimidating you. Consta 58 turret.
Oh, I got some more yellows in here. Aha. Well, it's a split vote. See what the thing decides. Okay, it's a witch hunt. A few months in luxury of the palace, the king asshole has already forgotten what it means to be a true servant of the ninth. Regrettable. Shame that. There's all sorts of heresy in the capital, and the grandees intend to expose it. First, they must ensure the south is beyond reproach. Whatever. Discretion. To advance their scheme, the grandee assholes must be the region of the highest faith in 3 seasons. No soda. Of the A Woods 0143 family, and the 3 A Woodses there have been. Eccentric former pirate. Boy, there's a sentence you'd love to see. My claim to far more legitimate. Something must be done. King asshole must go. Go green. Doppelganger. Yes. Sorry. Doppelganger, uprising, or corruption.
That's just what immediately came to mind. Okay.
I need green votes. Doppelganger it is. Neat.
Oh, damn it, fancy.
Wah. Right room, wrong location.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
It's just like. Just a few inches. So they could lock the lamps pretty much.
It may break up. It's stuff like that's happened before. It's been a couple of years since that thing's been plugged in and turned on. Patricians must keep defiance at 4. Okay. Oh boy, intimidations, witch hunts, and doppelgangers. We're gonna have a fun time here. Alright, what can we add here? See, when the timer ends, you actually still can vote until I hit the continue button. So that's what the middle one here doesn't do. All right, swing votes. Try those out. Let's see, the honor guard, a proposition, or avalanche. Let's see. Chief Leedsy. A devastating avalanche has buried a mountain village within my domain. There were few survivors. Too bad there were no survivors. Or weren't no survivors. I know what I meant. I suppose the kingdom should lend a helping hand. Surely they will vote with you. Yeah, bold of you to think. Send financial aid. Instruct the archbishop to leave a memorial for those lost. There's nothing to be done. Interesting. Interesting. Go forth. You can change your mind, as it turns out. Looks like we're going to send financial aid. Oh, Bats, you have to join to vote. Yeah, consult yonder pin. More than welcome, of course. Whoops. Sorry about that. I double-clicked. Funds go to resettling the survivors' neighboring villages. Enough gold to see them through the winter. No, that's right. The treasury was the same amount it was when we left. Or when I got deposed and turned into a sheep. And Chief leads. He skims a little off the top for her trouble. Nicely done. Let's see. A proposition. Your Majesty, have an idea. The best since lined parchment, I dare say. Sure. An expedition. Oh, are we going to build a bridge between the twin peaks of Mount Kilimanjaro? What are these options? Explore an untamed wilderness far across the eastern sea away. Oh, okay. You have a lot of wealth at the moment, Your Highness. It's just sitting around collecting dust. Why not make a sound investment and send explorers to Chur? Who knows what they might find? Treasure, rare materials, ancient history, a new disease. Oh boy, my favorite. It's a bit too animated when it says the word disease. So am I when I said my favorite. That sounds like a fine idea. Eyes light up from behind her spectacles. Yes, ye old COVID. Wonderful news. I shall make my preparations immediately. Expect a brief on your desk very soon. What she doesn't tell you is that when she says brief, she means underwear. Next. Yay, bubonic plague. I mean, you know, you get a crown when you get gonorrhea, I've heard. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs with their most... Oh, here we go. Gladiators, the grannies, the battle nuns. Can't recruit to get... Accusations of match fixing and fake blood spilled in the arena. Oh my god. I think you actually have to use an actual selected gender there, Bats. He, she, or they. They won't come to the capital unless they will come on the capital. What? Well, last time it was the Northern Warriors. The coasters are not available. I'm going to go for the Southern Battle Nuns. Aloof, grumbling, and fine. Battle nuns arrive at the palace a few weeks later. They nod to you silently, their solemn steel masks betraying nothing before filing into formation behind your throne. I am trying to think what this image on the right reminds me of, and I'm not placing it. Damn. And season. And now we get to build. Okay, exclamation fund. And then your building choice and how much you're putting into it. Yeah, 169. Nice. I believe you are only able to fund a thing in your own actual district. We've got buildings. $569. Nice. That's the second library we've built in the north. Pretty good for a bunch of drunken kilt-wearing savages. Alright, let's see about our expedition to Chur! Chur! I have those plans we discussed for the expedition. Are we almost ready to leave? Not quite sure. There's still important decisions made. Fine! Decide who has the honor of building your ship. Oh boy! Options. Traditions offer to construct a mighty galleon in your name. Will be pricey but unmatched in quality. They are the coast. A ferocious long ship to cross the sea. Will be well built but won't accommodate much on board. Well, what's the point then, right? And my own region. Small but swift, known as Now. Curious expedition across the sea. Fun. Well. Oh, choose one for me. Oh boy. No, we're going to break the king. Who will crew your ship? Uh-oh. Well, we're going to have to lower the military. Because we don't have the money to hire the experienced crew. Military is now inadequate. Oh my. One more thing, Your Majesty. Oh, what now? Damn it. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Horse stalls, a battalion of soldiers, scholars, priests, gold, and nothing. Quail University, where they spell everything with an E on the end. We'll be interested in whatever we find in Chur. It's a vast and unexplored wilderness, after all, like your face. The expertise also peaceful deciding what to bring back or studying what cannot be moved. Soldiers. The chiefs are volunteering some of their finest warriors for the journey. Yes, Patrick Mahomes will lead the charge. Unknown, almost certainly dangerous place, and it's prudent for an expedition to have protection. Horses. Priests. No telling my horse. Lawless, godless, protection of the ninth god, and gold. Okay. What shall we take? Well, we can't load the hold with gold. Scholars. And... And we'll send the soldiers. I almost went with the horses. Clearly the patricians are eager to impress. You see it off from the harbor by the end of the season. Hooray! The crew are eager and the ship looks sturdy. You can only hope they bring back something worth the investment or come back at all. The joke is they sink 3 days out. Everyone dies. Alright, let's get our spouse moving. Yes. Men, women, or do you not mind? This guy, he looks like he has a bit more flair than I did. So I'm going to say he doesn't care what. Yeah, you'll marry into the Grandies as we agree before we took the throne, right? Right? Oh dear. Looks like he's in trouble. Of course, his treasury is begging, so yeah. Ah, Chief Leedsy. Majesty over the devastating avalanche. I won't lie, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, fine. Ancient stone door embedded in the mountainside. We suspect it to be one of our ancestors' tombs. Well, there's a large skeleton clasping it, and when everything faded away, we heard a very faint echo going, Hodor. Oh, they pried open the door. They did not return, didn't they? King Tutankhamun. Interesting. Oh, well. What would his preferred option be? Let's find out. Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole problem. It's like you're supposed to say mello. Alright, vote! Oh, surprise, I split my own vote. Split the vote. Split the vote. Oh, we've got a tie. No, we don't. We don't have a tie because the monarch voted. Accompanied by a few officers of the watch. You hope to hear from back from them soon. I wouldn't count on it. And we're at the end of the season. Chefs make 500 wealth harvesting ready much. 200. Well, I need money. I tax my own people the hardest because I'm an asshole. Oh, wait, what's this say? Dynasty event. Stop the presses. Oh, right. The scholars return. Eligible options. Oh, boy, we can go spouse shopping. Let's see about this printing press, though. Leftover from a few years ago before I turned into a sheep. Let's see. Anonymous firebrand in the coast is spreading most inflammatory pamphlets. They're casting aspersions against you. Not aspersions! That damn printing press. Something's different this time. They're not just calling you a bad king, they're criticizing the very concept of monarchy. Blasphemy. Kill them all, I say. It's republicanism. And unearth our very own kingdom. What shall we do? Authority is now ineffective. Oh boy. I know what I'm voting for. Kill them on the spot, I say. Kill them all. Kill them all. Frank the Tank. Frank the... Boy, I'm just making all the references tonight, aren't I? Well, that's what you get when you come to twitch.tv/ConstantineDTW. That and a Kirby that can say fuck. Track them down. Kill them. I will find those troublemakers, Your Majesty. Rest assured. Yes, quite. Oh! Failed. Mocked. Oh, this guy is... oh. What a fool. What a damn fool. Ooh, fringe faction. Dun, dun, dun. We need more authority. I found 3 branches. One of really kind of just choose wisely. Powerful alliance.
Yes, I know.
I don't even get to meet them. There's no time for settlement. They need a match that befits their station and suits their political needs. This is Mag, firstborn daughter of the Northern G-Volt clan. From what I've heard, she knows exactly what she wants and will do whatever's necessary to get it. You heard me. Spends most of her time ranging the mountaintops, hunting wolves and wyverns and other strange northern beasts. She was already engaged once, but didn't last. No one's sure why. We have Marcel, wealthy heir to noble patrician Bats McGee's estate. He wasn't originally the heir, but his elder brother had an unfortunate accident. He's also an obsessive collector of rare books. He'll splash out thousands for the right edition. There was also a scandal recently where he was publicly critical of the church. Nothing came of it. Tristiano, the eldest son of the Constantine DTW lineage, is reputed to have an ego the size of the sun. There's nothing wrong with confidence, right? Well, we know what we're not getting. You'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. We're not doing another egomaniac. For the north! King in the north! I'll make the arrangements. My voice changed. Return of the Scholars. Bizarre news from the tomb in the north. Oh, whoops. That wasn't the voice I wanted, because it's a different person. Bizarre news from the tomb in the north, Your Majesty. The scholars of Quail University have finished their excavation, and everything they got ended with an extra E. Contact with an army of warriors made entirely from ice. Frozen what? King Bjarnolf, and it has to be taken to him. Okay. It's a nice sleazy impression. King Bjarnolf died 400 years ago. He was a king back in the north. This is independent. Oh, hey, look. Just like Game of Thrones. Ice warriors have trouble understanding this, though. What do you suggest? King Bjarnolf is interned to the Hall of Heroes in Winterfell. I know what I said. We could take them to see a skeleton. Perhaps that will persuade him that he's dead. I mean, yeah, we could dig him up and kill him again. I suppose that would help. Fun. I don't know why the first one lowers farming, but well, here we are. I like this one. Away. Throwing a lewd joke. I don't know. Tits. There. I remember that one time where somebody in Sykes' chat thought I was Rejax. And I panicked and is like, yeah, that's me, Rejax. Wolf! Like an idiot. Alright, good night, Leedsy. Thanks for stopping by. Well, how am I getting to vote this again? Take him to see the damn skeleton. An eerie, otherworldly howl. 100 miles around, the crops rotted in their fields, the birds fell from the sky. Criminy. Then they shattered one by one and dropped like dropped wine glasses. Well, that's the end of that. In a distant castle, a picturesque castle looking over the southern city of Alertsea, the grandees lie back and enjoy the sun. Whispers of our plan have reached the peasants. Oh. Uh-oh. That might be trouble. A high inquisitor's on our side. We also must sow dissent in the other regions. We won't succeed alone. Next stage of their scheme. Raise other regions to find a combined total of at least 8 in 3 seasons. Well, let's see what we got here. I like that one. A laughing stock. The royal wedding. And namesake returns. Let's start with this one. Your Majesty, you may recall your predecessor Constantine allowed a child from the coast to take his name. Oh, that's right, I did, didn't I? Ha! Quite, Your Majesty. In any case, we've had word from the coast that this child has reached adulthood. It's been that long. Actually, we age very, very quickly. What are they up to? Young Constantine has become a notable bard, traveling all across the... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna sing, huh? Apparently, they've been stirring up discontent against your rule, saying you're a usurper and Constantine was a true heir of the crown. Well, it's not like they can bring me back. I'm a damn sheep. Well, let's see. Pass a law making it harder for bards to travel from town to town. Damn. I'd like to see how that works out. There you go. You get money if you vote for the B. Ding ding. Looks like we'll pass a law and people will get money. Stability is civil. Authority is now back to ineffective. Hooray. Common folk have a lot to entertain them, so they're not happy. But at least they're not being mocked by some upstart who probably can't sing very well. Hopefully the next musical fad arrives soon and Constantine is shoved aside. I mean... You know. Oh, whoops. Whatever. The king is an idiot. We've established that. See, he's a laughingstock. They've claimed playwright Percival Crawlforth has written another smash hit. All the theaters in the capital are showing it nightly. Oh, wonderful. I love this work. So do I. So does everyone. But the problem is the new play features a character obviously based on you. Oh, I don't like where this is going. He is played by a professional clown named Biffo. Biffo. At one point, a bucket of custard is appended over his head. He sits on the throne. I'm surprised it's not a bucket of shit, frankly. Your Highness, peasants, nobles alike are watching this play. The theaters are packed. You must put a stop to it, and you simply cannot be known as King Biffo. Where's your crown, King Biffo? Put out a warrant for his arrest. His body would change, shivering his pointy little boots. We caught up to him as he was boarding a ship to the Republic of Kurth, Your Highness. Please have mercy. Oh my god, I can execute him.
Well,
no justice, no peace. This guy's an idiot. Execute him. Yep. Yep, there we go. There we go. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
well,
It sure did. Right in time for the royal wedding. Hey, Milk. Welcome to this. Naturally talk. The kingdom. Week in a day. Blah, blah, blah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Obvious reluctance. Something of mutual benefit. Agreed. Separate. This is a season that had some freaking things happening. Uh-oh, Chief Leedsy is hosting a grand feast at her clan hall. Plans are going better than expected. The Spy Master thinks all's well in the kingdom. And while the cat's away, the mice shall play. Well, we've reached a total defiance of 8, and I think that was for the witch hunt. Please don't refer to us as mice. We're honorable warriors. You tell them, G-Volt. No honor in politics, my friend. Boy, ain't that the truth. Anyway, our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents. Did you get my thing?
Yeah.
Aye, the honor guard are incorruptible, but the watch are another story. The king can't pay them, and they look for money elsewhere. Chefs must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons, so that won't be hard. I don't know if anybody noticed, but the king is an idiot. He executed the playwright like a fucko. Huh.
Kitty's sleeping on your side of the bed, by the way.
Oh, I have a cat sleeping on the side of my side of the bed. That's going to be interesting.
I mean, it's not towards the end, so.
Quit babbling, you blowhard. Hard blow. Whatever. This isn't the king, it's a peasant who's the king's spitting image. True enough. By the 9th, the Spy Master trusts us. We move to the next phase. Kidnapping the king, putting this fool in his place.
By the 9.
By the 9.
By a sword, by a sword, by a sword.
Bad enough the king's abduction can slip past unnoticed. Traditions must lower stability to 4. 4 seasons. Also, cat has arrived.
Cat has arrived.
Well, as the doppelganger is moving along, everybody's getting close.
So that sketch that I sent you, is that okay? Okay. I'll work on it tomorrow and get it done.
Let's see. Archbishop's Fury. Uh-oh. This was nailed to the door of the cathedral. Well, okay. What is it? Estimated describing the church making all sorts of fantastical accusations. Oh, no. It'll just be like, the man in the Iron Mask. Outrageous! You guys were corrupt just because we're selling premium tickets to a cushy afterlife at hard gold a pop. Jesus Christ, that is corrupt. 4 cents of page 118 of the Holy Books that fulfills selfishness instead of elfishness. He claims it's a typo just because elves aren't real. Well, no kidding. He even criticizes my hats. This is a bit much. How dare he? I was like heresy to me, Your Majesty. I can have a pyre built in the city square before noon. Neat. Smoked lemon grain having burned at the stake. Yes. Wow, my authority went right the hell up. Let's leave it. I want to see this guy burn. I'll take us back to a time of our illustrious forebears. Reach back to a fairer, sterner justice and have you burned at the stake. Ding ding. Looks like you're burning him at the stake. Well, what could possibly go wrong? Uses the newfangled printing press. Martyr's Missive. Oh boy. Criticism. Especially like persecution. Maybe selfishness is bad. Maybe it's worse than being an elf. Soon there are widespread riots across the kingdom, and the church is widely scorned as venal and corrupt. Uh-huh. What do we got here? Asshole, dearest, I have something for you. Yes, my name's Asshole. King Asshole. A trophy, huh? A white sheet that hangs from some statue that wasn't there before. Uh-oh. Taxidermy for a great bounty. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Well, let's see. Scaring off the servants. Maybe a fine gift for one of my nobles. Instilling some fear into the nobles. Oh boy, you'd love to see it. I bet we could sell this for a decent amount. Ooh, Iron Fisted. Nobles have nervous glances every time they enter the room. And there was one left. A songstress. Bard has been making waves in the south. Her performances are attracting huge crowds, so huge there have been brawls and stampedes as people push closer to the stage. Oh boy. No deaths yet, but it's only a matter of time. With every concert, riots get worse. What can we do to nip this in the bud? Well, we can nip it in the bud. Ban her, ensure stows of adequate security, invite her to palace for private show. Is not a matter for the council's attention. There we go. I love the insanity of this not being a matter for the console's attention. I have a feeling we're going to hit endgame very soon. Ding ding. Indeed. Insolent. Oh, well, I suppose we'll just let this bard continue to stir up chaos on my lands. The riots get worse. There are several deaths. What is so special about this music? Well, who knows? Okay, building things. And away. It's unfortunate that the yellow has like almost nothing of great use. Oh, I can, oh. Oh, I can, yeah, I thought I just had to do our own regions. We can do any region. The prison again. About your air. Well, let's get this done. Yes, you need an heir. There, let's give him an heir. Let's see how different that is. I've received worrying and confusing. I'm constantly worried and confused, aren't we all? I did get that impression. In A. Woods' villa, the most unusual guest. Let me guess, the second god himself. No. Ah, they've found the doppelganger. Uh-oh. Too busy fighting fires elsewhere. Avengers assemble. Okay. All right, what shall we do? I love it. It's silly. It's crazy even. Oh, we're going to have a three-way tie. I'm going to have to break, huh? Oh, I clicked continue before A. Woods guys vote in, so I will make that the vote. Mutinous! Oh boy. You have bought yourself some time. Their stat goal will not be... Well, it's not theirs that matters. The witch hunt. The witch hunt is going to get there. Because it's at 11. It's completely wrong. What? Harder for private performance. Steal fossils about by the 9th. I've never heard anything so beautiful. All my money and the keys to my manor. Oh no, Heaven's Frogman, you've all your money is gone. Must invite her to the palace for a performance. We need to do something. Yeah, probably. Well, a private show turned him into his arms for the palms. The monarch's vote will be there. Away. God. Fucking, I'm keen to see whatever. Alright, looks like we're ordering the Spy Master to investigate. More defiance. Pretty clear win there. Aggrieved. I'll get to the bottom of this. Yes, quite. Orders for a hike through the mountains. Our prize has been accepted, but not enough. The king is paying the palace watch well enough, and their loyalties aren't easily swayed. So the watch in our pocket, isn't that enough? Nay, not yet. We can't make a move until we're sure we won't be discovered. The chief's aim is to lower the treasury 1,500 less. We're almost there. Aha! It's time, yes? I'm told progress is slow. Be so blind, trusting that fool of a king is everything he's done. Combined defiance of 8 more. Yes, we've done that. That's combined. We've got a total defiance of 12. All other. Oh, my mistake. All other kingdoms. Yeah, we are 1 point short. Leavengrave growing more powerful. United Separatist Church of Radical Reformation. Ugh. Or the True Believers. Thank God. A bit of a mouthful. Cursed printing presses. They're spreading pamphlets across the kingdom faster than we could confiscate them. Even some of my priests being convinced. What can we do? They want to get rid of me and my hat. Not the hat! Oh no. Well. Have them all burned at the stake. Oh god. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Now this is what I call crazy. Fight fire with fire. %, huh? See what happens here. I don't think this is going to go as well as I'd hoped. The church has its own printing presses. We should be using them. There you go. Pamphlet war. Like it's a shrill denunciations of the opposition. That sounds like freaking religion. Church corruption and selfishness. Heresy and elfishness. I swear to God. Failed. Lawless. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Panic? Picnic in the council. Picnic. Bad news from the north. We are receiving reports of, I'm sure your news can wait. Uh-huh. It's your turn, you ignorant dolt. God, you're all giving me a headache. Declare themselves independent of your rule. All that is holy. The cities of the south are being consumed by riots on a weekly basis. So to overcome the king and elect a more competent ruler. Uh-oh. Everything's going to hell. We're doomed. Doomed! Lack the resources to tackle all these problems at once. On which matter first? Okay. Well, where to begin? Let's see here. Pretty ridiculous, huh? All right. The south first. The church preach for return to law and order. This does the most good. You can distrust their clergy. What do you know? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stability went up, but the defiances have gone crazy. Now, as for the songstress, she has returned from mission to investigate. What? Have you gone deaf? Ah, pulled plugs out of her ears. There you go. Uh-huh, she's a witch. Burn the witch. How do you know she is a witch? Well, she's made of wood. Without that, she's nothing. How do we know that she is made of wood? This is... Well, I think it's pretty obvious we're going to not do that. So let's see what we got. A newt? A death crossbow? But already, there are ways of telling whether she is a witch. Okay, interesting. Tie to 2. Split the vote. Let's make it more interesting. Spend the money. Yeah, I can steal anything. Me, never done a job like this before. Goods were swaps. Well, there's none the wiser. Plucks her liar and sings the crowd to give her their gold, but they just stare at her baffled. I think her old stuff back here were, you know, good. Damn. I mean, murder is interesting, but theft is fun too. Screams and rants, they shuffle away, they are an empty theater. Holding the magical lyre in his hands. Train bit of kit, this. Hand it over? No. Our profession is thief, right? I find her. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. We've got all the regions. All the regions have achieved. A terrible coincidence. Of course, Your Holiness. Okay, everybody's reached their points. I can't wait. Morgana, you don't say. The throne will be ours, looks like. Let's plan our next steps. Okay, blue, vote. Kill the king or control the king. Only blue may vote. To Ed Leeds, he's still not here. Or not here anymore. I think G-Volt's the only remaining blue, so that pretty much is that. There may not be any military left to raise. Swap places. Uh-oh. Won't they notice? Uh-huh. 10. Yes, well. Everybody's doing well here. Here's to the future and a golden age on the horizon. Strike down the false king of wickedness. Inquisition. What should be done with the king? The yellow vote. Burn him at the stake, of course. Yeah, it looks like that's unanimous. Glorious way to usher it in. Must be an all-time low when I say stability has to go to 1. Well, it's been at 1, so it'll probably happen again. And now for the third scheme. King's on the brink of chaos. It's perfect. We have to strike. Swoop in and kidnap him. Full view of the honor guard and palace watch. I mean, why not? Don't need to use chaos. We have two options. Okay, green. Raise own defiance. Boy, you're not going to raise it much more. Lower own farming. Well, green, my thought is maybe vote A. Because holy shit, that defiance is going crazy as it is. Everything is seeming to move about 2 ranks. Diplomatic visit. 1 enters, 1 leaves. Defiance to 10 without starting a rebellion. Oh, that's interesting. There we go. It's the golden choice time. Bankruptcy looms, schism, and the donor. Uh-huh. Oh, right. It's this problem again. It's I still say cracking open tombs is best. We're very close to seeing the green get there. You've never seen the Archbishop so defeated. My priests are each other's throats. Those true believer nonsense. The common folk are going over to them in droves. I think the church is going to split in 2. Can the council help me stop this madness? The Inquisition is too small. Triple my numbers. No, quadruple. I need an army. I don't believe you. Okay. Well, it's interesting. Financial gain. Sit back and let it happen. Oh my god. Alright, go forth and vote. If you vote for C, you get money. And it looks like we're striking a compromise. Archbishop meets with leaders, true believers, and hashes out a compromise. No more tickets to the afterlife. I'll exchange a wording of the holy text to forbid selfishness and elfishness. Well, that's great. Can I at least keep my hat? Ugh, fucking fine. No, we hate the hat. The hat must go. Well, no. Fine. But get the hat back on Wednesdays and Fridays. I must be aware of the prisons of King, of course. That would be acceptable to us. What even is this? Grudgingly. Wow, stability went charging upwards. Divine right to rule is, and there we go. Treasonous. Now, will it hold through the end of the season? And abundance your treasure is running a little low. I have so much gold I can't walk without clinking. You're quite the comedian. I have money, you have power. Perhaps we could be of use to each other. Our southern warriors are just as capable as those of the north, but receive less funding for equipment. We want you to reduce military spending in the north. And increase in the south. Simple. Call council as soon as we must. Push the vote in my favor and I'll make a substantial and totally unrelated donation to the treasury. This sounds a lot like a bribe. It's a totally unrelated donation to the treasury. We are blessed. Okay. What shall we do? I mean, that was me that suggested that, so I have to vote A. Damn. Oh, look, wealth increase. Taking bribes from greedy profiteers? How dare you? The rich people are talking. Thank you for this, Your Highness. I appreciate having a king with common sense. It made it to the end of the season. Damn, look at this. Cool, continue to rebellion report. If the Loyalists get more victory points than the Rebels, they'll put down the rebellion and continue the game. Multiple regions rebel and win. A vote between the two rebelling regions will highest house determine the successor. This isn't me. This is the guy who usurped me. It turns out he's a moron. Stability of okay. Aha! We've reached it. Your Majesty, the patricians are inviting you to the coast to meet with them in person. I think we're to go a long way towards smoothing your recent tensions. Well, the coast is so hot. Must I? My apologies, Your Majesty, but it's for the best. With the kingdom teetering on knife edge so recently, you can't afford conflict with the patricians. You bid a fond goodbye to your wife. Remember, don't show any sign of weakness. Those damn coast dwellers will do whatever they can to get under your skin. Good luck. You embark on a pleasantly lazy journey to the coast. After enjoying the bridges and smooth paved roads, you reach your destination, the Embassy of Pearls. Aww. This is traditionally a place for diplomacy and a talk of peace. It's neutral ground where no blood can be spilled. Welcome, welcome. Take a seat at the high table, Your Majesty. Can I get you a drink? No need. Let's cut to the chase. An excellent plan. Your southern battle nuns take their seats behind you, watching Lord Patrician A. Woods III carefully. Actually, Supreme Majesty, I had something I wanted to speak to you about. Alone. I'm sorry, but I simply must insist. Yanks down a lever, cleverly disguised as a candlestick. A giant trapdoor swings open beneath your honor guard. I drop into the darkness below without even enough time to scream. Before you can make it 5 yards, a dozen coastal soldiers burst through the door and seize you roughly. A blade is pressed up against your throat. Your Supreme Majesty, there's someone I want you to meet. Your soft footsteps, a curtain parts, and you are suddenly confronted by yourself. Well, aren't you a handsome devil? The voice is almost, but not quite identical to your own. A little too nasal. Well, it took a year of training to get the voice right. It's repulsive. Perhaps, more importantly, unlike you, it's obedient. A definite upgrade. Men! Right men! Coastal soldiers are holding you hostage. Bundle you toward the door. Quick, we must make sure his body won't be discovered. Bag stuffed over your head and your arms are tied behind your back. You're loaded onto a mule like a sack of grain. As you jolt around on the mule, you have plenty of time to contemplate your upcoming demise. It's funny, the kingdom won't even notice you're gone. Yeah, good riddance. Perhaps Mag will realize. Have I been saying her name wrong the whole time? Probably have. And then it'll be too late. You'll already be dead. Yeah. Soon enough, you're loaded off the mule onto a ship. You can hear the sails creak and the sound of shouting of sailors. Salty air stings your chapped lips. When the bag is finally whipped off your head, you find yourself perched at the end of a plank suspended over choppy ocean waters. Storm clouds grumble on the horizon. Shark fins circle below. Oh my god, is this cliche. There's no land in sight. You're totally out at sea. Any last words? Can we work this out? Woods runs up and kicks you firmly off the plank. The sharks thrash, the water turns red. Long live the new king, same as the old king. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. And there's our achievement unlocked. You're replaced by the doppelganger. Let's see, the patricians are victorious. Nobody would ever know that the king had been replaced by an imposter. It isn't mentioned in the history books, only patricians knew, and they took their secret to their graves. The chief's attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Chief Leedsy ended her life chained upside down on a dungeon wall. The Grandees continued to throw accusations of witchcraft and heresy at their enemies, and everyone gradually learned to ignore them. The patrician's doppelganger was in power long enough to name Narilla as his heir before meeting his own unfortunate end. The patrician's grip on the crown was secure. For now. I mean, you had a trap door. I mean, you know. What can you say? Our successor was even a queen. How about that? All right. That was something wild. So that was King of the Castle. This was brought to you on What the F Wednesday by Nosastock, who doesn't look like ever made it tonight. So, yeah, that having been said, wow, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you all had a good time with it too. Yeah, had a couple of new people for their first times being here. Hey, if you guys aren't already following, I do appreciate it if you do. You know, we do stuff like this all the time, and for that point, as we talked about imposters in this game, tomorrow is our weekly Among Us, 8 o'clock Eastern. Friday is our is RoboCop, and Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, special stream Battletoads with special guest co-commentator Proton John. You'll notice that as a trailer on this channel. We are working towards our goal of 666 followers for the most heavy metal stream you could possibly imagine. Now, let us get ready to send you all out for the night. And yep, there. Looks like John just got started for that matter. I gotta raid John. He's gonna be my special guest. How do you say no? So here it is, as always, your moment of Zen. Long hail to the king, baby.
Hello there.
Rihanna, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you had a good time tonight. And yeah, I say we'll be back tomorrow for the Amogus. And yeah, that's gonna be a good time as well, because we got the new roles to work with. We're gonna put them on some higher percentages to get them out there. Our raid message will be: it's not so good to be the king, turns out. So y'all have a great rest of your night. Thank you all so much again. Have a great one, and we will see you tomorrow. Later.